Alright, y'all. It's the day. RC2s on my X3. Have you guys used them? Let me know. I'm brand new to them. I'm going from the 64-inch Showas with G-force springs, which was, the springs were good, but the shocks they're shocks. I wouldn't say they're impressive, but I'm going from that to the Fox Factory Race RC2s with shock therapy springs. Are they better than G-force? Is G-force better? I've heard stories both ways. I'm not biased. I'm giving shock therapy a try. If I like them, great. If not, I know what I had before with the G-forces. I like those a lot. They're a dang good setup. But with that said, I'm going to be mounting them and checking the ride height and the crossover and all that stuff, setting the clickers in the neutral position, 50-50. And then when we go to Windrock next week, I'll be at Windrock when you guys are seeing this, but it'll be next week that you guys will see the first video from Windrock. I'll be adjusting it and seeing how I like it, and I will let you guys know exactly what I think about those particular shocks. Are they worth it? Whenever I bought them, I looked around the internet, asked ChatGPT. I couldn't get no answers one way or another. It didn't seem like there was a whole lot of reviews on it. And you look up the Fox Factory RC2s and you get stuff for smart shocks, or the lower, or the OEM. Like the Fox Factory Race ones, there's just not much content on them. So I'll let you know what I think about them, that's for sure. And you'll have to check that video out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm just hitting 300. I'm trying to get my channel up a lot more than what that is. Out here, hitting all these trails and having a good time and doing my thing. But having some support from y'all, encouraging words and all that, whatnot, would be good. But the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to unhook this, well, not unhook, but I'm going to unbolt this Beadlock. It's all scuffed up from the rock. It's not, there ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm going to take this Beadlock off, take this tire off. I got two freshies right there. This tire here is still in good shape. It doesn't have a hole in it or anything, but I wanted two new ones to match. That one over there, the last time I went out, I got a hole in the side wall. So, man, this lighting is horrible for film. I'm gonna be getting that vulcanized. It's just not before Windrock. I'm gonna be taking this one. I'm taking off is gonna be going as a spare, just in case. So I'll have at least one. But the plan is to have both of them on my trips. If I get a flat or whatever, I'll have two good spares. But I guess we'll start taking this thing off of here. And look, I'm not a big fan of DeWalt. I'm a Milwaukee guy, but this is what I'm using right now. I'm doing the cardinal sin and using the chrome. You gonna come after me? Probably wouldn't have been a bad idea to let the air out first, but well, I do the smart thing. Still got a little bit of air in it. I don't know if y'all can hear it hissing on the... I guess we'll just start these on the floor, huh? I don't know. But y'all don't want to sit here and watch me take all these bolts off. I'll get it unmounted, and then whenever I go to use the bead breaker, I'll show you guys that process. But alright, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show you guys this step, taking the bead off. Just a bead breaker, 550. Supposed to be able to do tractor tires and all kind of stuff, so we'll find out. Basically, this bolt here tightens this to the rim and puts these ears underneath it here. This bolt here is connected to this rim right here, and it pushes down. I'll show you right now exactly what it does. And this one is actually impact safe. A lot of the cheaper ones are not. View here for you. To make sure we ain't too far in. Doesn't appear to be. Yeah, I think we're good. Just like that. And this is the hard part. I don't know how I'm going to do this with the camera, but you should be able to. It's coming. This is just freaking hard to do with the daggone camera. Daggone, dude. Alright, let's see here. Some action over here. It's coming. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of lube. Just help it out a little bit. I'm on you, daggone girl. Anyways, you get the point. I'm gonna wrangle this thing and get it off of here. Alright. I'll torque these down to 15 foot-pounds. And we're going to go in the star pattern. good. Alright, I'm not going to sit here and bore you to death doing every single one of these. I'll show airing it up next. There it's going. There it went. See how that's done? Alright, so another day. Had interruptions with work and whatnot, so Monday and Tuesdays I normally work the night train. This is currently Wednesday, and we're going to be getting this thing finished, buttoned up. We're going to get the two front shocks in, the RC factory race RC2s. I did do Sunday night, I didn't film it, but Sunday night I did get the two rears in. I'll show you what they look like. There's the body, there's the reservoir. I hate how the stickers are upside down, because I know that's not the way designed, that the reservoirs were designed to be put on, but that's basically how the best way to do it, to keep them protected for rollovers. And I don't know if you can see him. That's the little shocky guy, or shock therapy for the rock guards for the rears. I didn't get a chance to paint those yet because shock therapy wanted me to test my springs for a couple hundred miles and see exactly, make sure that it's the right pound rate. So I have to go a couple hundred miles with them silver, which they stand out like a sore frickin' thumb. It ain't my bright red. What are you gonna do? It is what it is. But we're gonna get these two shocks in the front end here. I'm gonna get this mount put back in. The CT Raceworks upper shock tower brace. It connects back to this bar and this bar, and then it's got mounting points on it for my light bracket again. I did have to get two new bolts because the one bolt that was on this side, I ended up cutting it because the HCR bracket had a bind on these two bolts here from this side to this side. There was like a bind, and I could not get either one of these out. I tried prying on it, I tried pushing from the back while spinning it. But you can only get, I don't know, you probably can't see this very well, but you can only get so well in here. You can't get a punch in here to try to punch, you know, one of the bolts out. So I said to heck with it and cut it, and I had to just order two new ones. But let me get these shocks started in here, and then we'll set it on the ground, check the ride height, and set the clickers and stuff. Let me see, get the seat put back in, and we'll see exactly what we got. A little first test ride. I'll let you guys know what I think about it. Let me throw those in, and then we'll go from there. What's up, guys? Heading to Windrock. I told you I was going to show you some installation on the Flux Factory RC2 shocks. I got a little carried away and had to get that work done so we could leave today after work. I'm going to be driving all night through past Windrock to go to CA Tech down in Cleveland, Tennessee, because I got a set of radius rods. Whenever I was setting my ride height, I noticed I had play in my driver tire. At first I thought it was either a loose axle nut, I thought it was a wheel bearing. I got to moving it and I noticed my middle heim on the inner side by the pull plate was loose. So I pulled it off to inspect it to see if the heim itself was worn, and indeed it was not. What I had found was the housing, that the socket that the heim sits in, was wallered out, and it was allowing the heim to move around in it, allowing the radius rod to move. Granted, it was only maybe a 1/16 of an inch, but when you get that out to the tire and you add up, you know, the width of those 35s, at the end you have an inch of play back and forth, and I didn't feel comfortable running that. So now we're on our way to get the CA Tech radius rods, and you guys will see me pulling up to there when we get there. It's going to be a little while, next clip for you guys, but I've got what, 7 hours till I get there, and then I'll show you the facility, the outside of it. They're going to be closed. Maybe one day we'll get a tour of it, but you'll get to see the place itself, and we'll pick up the package, and then we'll cut to the morning of me unboxing them and then installing them. I hope that makes up for not recording, the installation and setup of those RC2s. Again, I apologize for that, but I'll see you guys as soon as we get there. Alright, y'all, we finally made it to Windrock Campground, and standing here next to Turbulence. Say hi.
What's up?
I'm going to be unboxing the CA Tech radius rods. Show you guys what that is, and we'll throw them on before we go hit the trail. Yeah, you hear that sick rock bounce over there? Way in the distance back there. Bad rig. Figure out. There, we got her. Let's see here. I went straight down to the headquarters to get these. Wait, I don't know if there's something in this or not. Well, they seem nice and beefy. I like it. I don't know where my pull plate is though. Unless my pull plate is there. Oh, there it is. Holy moly, dude. There's the pull plate. Looks pretty sweet. Oh my god, these little girls are heavy, bro. Oh, that's straight beef. ones. These are straight beef. I like those. All right, let's I'm gonna go ahead and get get it started, and then we'll see what it looks like on the rig. All right, so I got the CA Tech radius rods on and the pull plate. They're a lot beefier than those other ones I had on here. They were a pain to get on there. So we're gonna get ready to take off and get you guys some trail footage.